Welcome to the Late Night Show. And now your host, Childish.
All right. Welcome to the Late Night Show. This is episode 28, I believe. And this this was supposed to happen Wednesday, but stuff happened. Life got in the way, so we're doing it tonight. Let's go ahead and see if there's anyone in the chat. And if not, we'll get started with the show. Oh, wow. It looks like we do have people in the chat. SG Sports Talk channel. Hi, Childish. I love your channel. Well, thanks, SG. Hyper Shadow. Is Childish, is this an impromptu live stream? I mean, I had it scheduled for tonight, so but yeah, it pretty much is. Kara with a K. Woohoo, it's about to start. Ayo Kara with a K. SG will start at 10. Hyper Shadow, the whole gang is here. Yep. Shh, the movie's starting. Hi, how's it going? I love your show. Well, nice to see everyone in the chat. It looks like you three are my what's the word? Usuals. I'll figure out a better word. But let's go ahead and get started with the first story. And keep in mind, I had this all set up Wednesday, so I don't remember what the stories are, so this should be fun. All right, story number 1. Tuah girl hooks up with Shaq. All right, well, I feel like this title is misleading because they hooked up to take a photo. I don't know if they hooked up, but I don't know. The way Shaquille O'Neal is looking at this girl here, they hooked up. I feel like I could safely say they hooked up. All right. Well, it looks like Shaquille brought her out to his DJ set. So Shaq brings the Tuah girl out in Nashville. Now, is this better or worse than the Zach Bryan cameo? Like, who did it better, Shaq or Zach Bryan?
I think it's so funny.
Okay.
All right, so I actually don't know this girl's name. I think it's Haley something, but here she is doing an interview, and yeah, let's see what she has to say.
So they're in on
They
it?
know how I am, though, because, like, you can never tell what comes out of my mouth. I mean, it's a hit or a miss what comes out of my mouth. I
Yeah.
just talk out of my
Oh, that
ass.
was a hit.
Yeah,
That was
that
a
time
big
it
hit.
was. The one time I say something like that, of course, there's a camera in my face.
It's like the biggest thing ever. But I've also seen like a lot of controversy surrounding it. People feeling bad for you that it, like you've gotten turned into the hook to a girl and like kind of like, I don't know.
This girl, if she's not already a millionaire, she's going to be a millionaire. I don't feel bad for her.
It's kind of creepy. Like, do creepy guys message you? Is it scary? Are you like, what the fuck did I do?
So the guy that does my hats, he got offered $600 like 3 days ago for me to spit in a jar and sell it. That is revolting. That is just disgusting, is it not?
That's crazy.
And I was like, should I do it? And I was like, no,
you
don't
should
do
just
that.
like pour water in it.
Yeah,
or
they would
fucking
never
send
know.
it. Yeah.
$600 to spit in a jar. I feel like, I don't know, would I do that? Like, I want to say I wouldn't do that, but at the same time, if I really needed the money.
That's like the OnlyFans girls that fart in jars.
And sell it.
And sell them. But they're not actually farting in jars.
Yeah, or they're dirty drawers. That's just disgusting.
It's crazy. Yeah, I wonder, like, I bet there's a lot of creeps that are trying to, like, message you and be around you and stuff. But also, I think majority of people just think it's a hilarious meme.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, what do you do now? Because now you have management. Now you have a team. What are your plans moving forward? Like, do you...
Wait, this girl has management and a team? Like what? How can you capitalize on this any further? Like she already has merch. Are we gonna see this girl in movies and
Do you
stuff?
want to still be the hook to a girl, or do you want to like?
I don't really want that to be like my image.
Yeah.
Like, hot to.
Yeah, you can't. You can't change that. Well, never mind. Because remember when Bad Baby? Remember when she was known as the Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil, and she ended up like taking that like 5 seconds, 5 seconds of fame and turning it into a rap career. So never mind. This girl could probably be like a country singer or something.
Girl, I don't see that being like
A
my
forever
thing. Yeah, I don't want to be known as that.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, and you're also only 20. What were you doing for your job?
I worked in a spring factory. I'm not a school teacher.
That was my next question, because
Or a
everyone said that
bartender.
you were a teacher and got fired from your job.
No, I'm not even old enough to be a teacher.
I was gonna say, because you're 21, I'm like, this is illegal.
All right, let's check the chat real quick, see what people are saying. All right, Carol with a K, yes, the regulars are here. Hyper Shadow, Shaq was looking at her like he was going to eat her, but in a dirty way. Like for real, like a Snickers bar, he was hungry. Carol with a K, is she the new superhead? Possibly, I don't think so though, because we're gonna get to it, but she's gonna turn down like an OnlyFans offer. So, SG, Shaquille O'Neal looks like he's interested in the Hawk Tuah girl. He thinks she's pretty and gorgeous. I mean, don't we all, SG? Don't we all? Her full name is Haley Welsh. Yes, thanks for that. Haley Welsh. Hyper Shadow. She's Haley Welsh from Nashville, Tennessee. Shaq wants some Hawk Tuah action. SG, Shaq is looking at the Hawk Tuah girl in a creepy way. SG, you just said he was looking at her like she was pretty and gorgeous. Now it's a creepy way. Shaq really loves to stare into her eyes, and he wants to take her out on a date. Hyper Shadow, ooh, bad Baby is a millionaire now. She's even released a song years ago. I mean, she's still releasing music. Hyper Shadow, I think she has an album. Yeah, like she has more than an album. Like, I believe, I don't know. We can get into Bad Baby later, but let's get back to the clip.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you weren't a teacher
or a bartender.
So
either one.
And also, I've heard rumors that your dad is a preacher.
My father is so far from a preacher. It's crazy.
So everything has just been made up.
Oh yeah, like none
Okay.
of it's true at all.
I have a game that I want to play with you guys.
That makes me
It's
nervous.
not that scary, I promise. It's called Huck Tuah or Nah. And you tell me if you want to Huck Tuah on that thing or no.
Okay,
Okay. I think you might. Are you into like older guys?
for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, my phone's not loading.
I mean, maybe that was Pookie in that one picture. Or maybe Shaquille O'Neal was Pookie.
All right, ready? Come on. Oh, just a Huck?
I'll give him a hawk. I'll give him a hawk.
Okay, beautiful. There you go, Dave. You got a Huck. Donald Trump.
No, absolutely not.
No.
It's a no from me.
Okay, it's no.
Okay, so apparently that clip of her saying no to Donald Trump was going viral on X because people were saying that she was like a Biden supporter. But like to me, she was just saying that she wouldn't give the man a blowjob. Like, what does that have to like? That doesn't really tell me whether or not she's voting for the man. It just tells me that she doesn't want to give him a blowjob. Which who would want to give the man a BJ? Anyways, what is this? My boyfriend just did this at work.
Oh, you gotta give that.
Three awesome things that have changed my life so far since all this has happened. Number one, I got over my stage fright. I sang in front of 80,000 people with Zach Bryan the other night, and I cannot sing for but I did it anyway. Number two, I quit my job at the Spring Factory, and so I don't have to eat Taco Bell all the time, but I'm still gonna do it anyways. Number three, I actually have to get ready more than one time out of the week now. I'm not allowed to look like Adam Sandler anymore. Well, it's not all delightful. Here are three things that have not been so great here lately. Number one, I have to convince my pawpaw not to shoot the paparazzi outside of our house every day because they've been camped out here for like 2 weeks. Number two,
Wait, how do they know where she lives? That's crazy.
Stop asking me for the link in bio for my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans, and there will never be an OnlyFans. I just make funny jokes. That's all I do. And number 3, I'm tired of the imposters and all the fake accounts. I don't have any kind of social media just yet besides Snapchat, but when I have the rest of it, you guys will be the first to know when I launch it. And by the way, there's one more thing that's really pissing me off. Any of you selling or purchasing merchandise online, it's not from me. It's not approved by me, and it's counterfeit, and I'm not making a damn dime off of any of it. But I just hired a manager, and I hired an attorney, so we're coming for you. But don't worry, I'm launching my merch store very soon, and you'll be the first to know to get your official Tuah merch from me.
All right, I should say that this show is not sponsored by Tuah Girl. That was not an ad. All right, let's see this. Let's see the chat. Where was I? Hyper Shadow. Ooh, oh, I already read that. SG Sports Talk channel. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. Oh, you're not confusing me, SG. Hyper Shadow. Oh my God, Tuah or nah? She's a good old country girl. I'll tell you what. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to our second story. Just power right through. All right, Jojo Siwa or Siwa, I still don't know how to pronounce this girl's name, gets booed at a Pride festival. All right, well, you guys already know who Jojo Siwa is, or I think you guys know who she is. I'm not exactly sure who she is. I don't know if she's a Nickelodeon star or a Disney star or what. Like, believe it or not, I didn't know this girl existed until this year. So I know there are hardcore fans of this girl that like have been fans of her for years. But me, I didn't know this girl existed. But let's go ahead and see the clip.
Who the living fuck just booed me? Where the fuck did that come from? Which one of you? Which one of you? Respectfully, fuck you.
Oh, hell no!
Turn it to my fireball.
I mean, who is booing this girl at a Pride concert? Like, I feel like this is the perfect representation of a Pride like supporting artist.
Oh, this is sweet.
Okay, so are all concerts X-rated now? Like Nicki Minaj, Sam Smith, like all these artists are like getting naked on stage. What's going on this year?
Fuck the booer. Somebody just chucked a bra at me.
All right, this is taking too long. Let's skip to... I can never skip that dance. Every time she does that dance, I have to see her do the dance. I don't think she took a drink from that bottle. All right, let's go ahead and check out the chat. Carol with a K, y'all are silly. Hyper Shadow, oh God, Jojo Siwa. I just discovered this creature a few weeks ago and I'm tired of her. Carol with a K, she was on Dance Mom as a kid with Abby Miller. Dance Moms. I have never heard of the show Dance Moms, but that sounds like something I would watch, like one time. Hyper Shadow. She's kind of weird, and with her hairstyle and outfit, Jojo Siwa, more like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. LOL. SG Sports Talk. If I did this at work, then I would probably get fired and terminated from my job if I used racial slurs and used bad language at a guest. What was the racial slur she used? Maybe I mentally blocked it out. I don't remember her using a racial slur. Hyper Shadow. She looks like Will Ferrell's character from Zoolander. You know what? That's who I was thinking of. I was also thinking of like the Hunger Games. Like the I don't know, the crazy lady from the Hunger Games with the white face. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we'll get to our headlining story. So cue the commercials. All right. You know, one day we're going to have real commercials during that spot. One day our show will be sponsored and we'll have actual commercials. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with our third story of the night. All right. Childish Gambino announces Little Island concert. All right, so this has been a big week for Childish Gambino fans. We got the first single, Lithonia. We got the album release date for July 19. We're getting a concert, which is tomorrow or technically today. Yeah, and Donald hosted the BET Awards, so let's go ahead and watch that clip.
It's the Black Entertainment Television Awards. How much more entertaining do I have to do? Because it's just the math of the fact, because it doesn't really make sense. I have more Grammys than Will Smith, which makes no sense. But I have the same amount of BET awards as Sam Smith. Does that make sense to you guys? Me and Sam Smith are neck and neck at the Black Entertainment Television. If I have to like do, I don't know, Baby Boy or something, just let me know. I'll have Jonathan Majors put me in a headlock, shave my head. I'll do it.
All right, that clip was from the BET Awards. He actually gave an award to Killer Mike, but I don't remember what the award was for. But yeah, like I feel like Gambino doesn't really have like he's always wanted like a black fan base, and his fan base is like made up of like white people and Asians, which is funny. But I feel like Atlanta has definitely broadened his appeal to the black community. All right, what does it say here? Childish Gambino unleashes Lithonia and announces Bandostone and the New World album release date. All right, so how'd you guys like Lithonia? I personally thought like when I first listened to it, I was a little like, I guess confused. It wasn't the sound I was expecting. I'm like, oh, it's like an 80s rock song. But the more I listen to it, the more I love it. Like after 2 days of listening to it, like I can safely say I love the song, and I'm definitely looking forward to the album and looking forward to the movie. But what do you guys think? Let's pull up the chat real quick. All right, now where was I in the chat? All right, Hyper Shadow message retracted. Carol with a K. Oh snap! 6 people. He will be right back. Newcomers. It's a short commercial break. Subscribe and enjoy his content. Is there 6 people in here? I can't actually see the number of people. Like because I use OBS, it doesn't show me the number of people in the chat. Hyper Shadow. Just for reference, Mugatai. That's Will Ferrell's character name. Hyper Shadow. Goddamn, Gambino sounds a little aggravated. LOL. Yeah, he was. He has no BET awards. Like the BET awards don't even acknowledge him. Which after he made Redbone is a shame. It's like Redbone is, I don't know. It's like what you would expect to hear in like a black barbecue. Like it's crazy he doesn't have a BET award for Redbone alone. All right, let's see.
Do what you're gonna do at the end of the day. Don't quit, don't give up. Cause at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck.
Yo, you went off. Shit.
All right, Childish Gambino live from Little Island. So he announced this, I don't know what to call it. It's like a very small concert. For a very select few of people. If you guys were able to get tickets to this thing, I am so jealous of you. Let's see. I think we have...
Time for some island hopping.
All right, so I didn't know what Little Island was. Apparently it's a little island in New York. And yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. This is a little clip of what
Coming up, a visit to that New York City classic, Coney Island. But to begin, Martha Teichner takes us to a tiny spot, making a very big splash.
It looks like something a child might have imagined. A mirage of an island, floating above the Hudson River.
This just makes me really want to go to the concert tomorrow. I have some friends going, and I'll have to live vicariously through them.
Eccentric, over the top, fun.
Leaving the city, going to Oz.
Little Island is billionaire Barry Diller and his wife, fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg's 200.
Look at that. So like, if you got tickets to this thing, look how small that little stage area is. Like, even if you're all the way in the back, you're gonna be like 15 feet away from Gambino. That's crazy.
$60 million present to the city of New York, topped not by a bow, but a man-made magic mountain.
I kept saying, no, make it higher, make it higher. What I didn't realize is when you get up here and you look around, it's so glorious.
Call it the pinnacle of Barry Diller's ambition.
What I would say is, could we build something that could be kind of an icon for the city?
All right, this is crazy. So apparently, some billionaire's private island, and he's having a concert here tomorrow. I'm hoping he live streams the concert on Gilga Radio. I mean, either way, somebody's gonna record the performance, and we'll be able to hear exactly what the album sounds like. He's performing the whole album tomorrow, so it's gonna be interesting to see what it sounds like. All right, let's skip. No, I think we don't need to watch that whole documentary. Let's go ahead and pull up the chat real quick. Carol the K, he does. I assume you're saying that he does deserve to have a BET award. Hypershadow. For a second there, I thought Barbara Walters was introducing Gambino's little island spot. Hypershadow, the island looks litty lit. Carol the K, isn't that where Kanye performed his Church album one time? Did he perform there? You're talking about the Jesus is King album? Yeah, I remember he was performing, like he was doing his Sunday service concerts like in churches and stuff. I don't know if he performed on Little Island, but I'll have to get back to you about that because he may have performed there. But like I didn't even know this place existed until Gambino announced his concert there. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started with our last story of the night. And this one is a fun one. All right, rappers are now publicly supporting Trump. All right, so we are not getting political on this show. I don't care who you're voting for. You don't need to know who I'm voting for. But it's very interesting to see that rappers are now coming out and supporting Trump. And the reason I say that is because I remember during the first election when Kanye came out with the Trump hat, and the hip hop community tore him to shreds for wearing this hat. Tore him to shreds. So it's just crazy to see how like now rappers are like co-signing Trump, and part of this is like people are just unhappy with how Biden's been running things, but like. Yeah, one of the big ones was Waka Flocka. So let's go ahead and watch the clip. All right, let's rewind that. Waka is telling his audience all the Joe Biden supporters need to leave.
Joe Biden voters to get out. See y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all. We're gonna see y'all at the bingo game. We're gonna party right now for our President T24, man. It's a motherfucking party. What's up?
By the way, Waka's first album, Flockavelli, is a classic. That album is a classic. That album is so influential. Like that created a whole new sound.
No. Yeah, they support him in the hood.
All right, so this is Sexy Red, and I guess she's a Trump supporter too.
Cause at first I don't think people was fucking with him, like they thought he was racist, saying little shit and against women. But once he started getting black people out of jail and giving people their free money, oh baby, we love Trump. We need him back in office.
Yeah, a little bit of free money goes a long way.
We need him back, cause baby, them checks.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, them stimulus checks, Trump, we miss you.
I mean, I will disagree with her here. Those stimulus checks, it was like $1,200, and people were out of work for months and stuff. Like, those stimulus checks didn't do anything.
That's like, whoa, Vicky, she's always talking about Trump. You see her ever?
I like Trump. No, I ain't never seen Vicky.
She's funny.
I love Trump, though. He funny to me. Like, I used to watch his not interviews, like, him talking to people. He used to be calling people fat.
Yeah.
He just bold.
Wow.
He funny. Like,
we're
we
trying
need
to.
people like him.
Well,
So this is footage from a Sexy Red concert, and she has a giant Trump hat on stage. But instead of "Make America Great Again," I think it says "Make America Sexy Again." And like I said, if Kanye would have did this, during the first election with Trump versus Hillary, he would have been like, I mean, I guess you can't cancel him more than he was, but like, it's just crazy how things have changed. Like now it's okay to support him.
If something happens.
All right, so this one's a big one, Cardi B. And the reason this is a big one was because Cardi B was like one of the rappers that was very publicly outspoken about Biden, like supporting Biden. Like I think she did an interview with Biden or Kamala, I don't remember. But now here she is, like she's not outright saying she supports Trump, but she's about to like go off on Biden.
To me is because I'm speaking truth. So God forbid something happens to me or my family or some shit, is because the niggas is after me because I'm speaking the truth. And here's the truth, right? In New York, there is a $120 million budget cut. There's a $120 million budget cut in New York that is going to affect schools, public libraries, and the police department. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about the cops, but like it is what it is. There's going to be an $120 million budget cut with schools, with libraries, and the cops, and the police department. And a $5 million budget cut in sanitation. A budget cut in sanitation. Bitch, we're going to be drowning with rats. We're going to be drowning in fucking rats. So we are going to be having a budget cut on these shits. Mind you, and this is why I said, this is what I'm telling y'all, I'm not this year. Don't fucking ask me. I don't give a fuck the resume that they send. I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for fucking schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund two wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going there. We're really going through, we really are fucked right now.
Cardi B says she felt layers and layers of disappointment from what she sees as domestic and foreign mismanagement. The cost of living is too high. Wages are too low.
I mean, this guy, he's not quoting her. He's like, because she didn't say it that eloquently. Like,
and too little is being done about it, she says. I feel like people got betrayed. Cardi B has some sway, and the whole concept here, heavy doses of gloom, doom, and racial divide. Essentially telling the graduates that democracy does not work for them.
What's your honest reaction to Trump's mugshot?
I think it's really a good thing for the...
All right, I should say I have no idea who this guy is. I think he's a rapper, but I have no idea who he is. If you guys know, tell me.
Black community, because when you look at it, the Democrats really kind of forced the crime community on black people, bringing rappers to the White House, etc. And every time a mugshot come out of those said rappers, they album goes crazy.
And you think that he's going to win in 2024?
Landslide. You see Chief Keef recently just posted up that them blacks got Trump back. I mean, that's Chief Keef, bro. We in a whole different era. Benny the Butcher just said pushing Trump. The man who made the F Donald Trump song, YG, just supporting Trump, saying that he's pushing Trump. The PPP loan was the best.
Dude, that is crazy. YG made a song called F Trump, and now he's supporting him.
I think he did. Now that Trump is no longer a stranger to the culture, he's a part of it. It's going to backfire. It's the worst thing they could have ever done and the best thing that we could have ever gotten. Trump 2024.
President Trump, oh man.
All right, so this is another rapper. I have no idea who this rapper is. Like, at first, if I squint, I thought it was like Killer Mike, but it's not Killer Mike.
One thing I want to say. One thing I want to say. They always gonna whisper your accomplishments and shout your failures. Trump gonna shout the wins for all of us.
Thank you.
Make America great again.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate you. I appreciate it.
All right. That was pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and see what people are saying. All right, Carol the K. Yeah, they're definitely getting paid too. Remember last go around they hired the slow motion rapper to do the Vax song? You talking about Juvenile? You're calling Juvenile the slow motion rapper. Slow motion isn't even like his biggest song. Like it'd be like Back That Ass Up is his biggest song. Hyper Shadow, Aaron Yeager for president 2024. I don't even know who that is. Carol with a K, Lord, I will never listen to Sexy Red music. Pure garbage. You know what's funny, Carol with a K? A lot of her songs, it's like they're made for the strip club. So like it's a lot of like ratchet music. But I do like the Get It Sexy song. Like, and I also kind of like that Looking for the Whole song just because of the Bobby Altoff meme. SG Sports Talk. Trump absolutely disgusts me. Carol with a K. Never seen either rapper before. No idea who they are. Me either. All right, well, that's the show, people. That was our last story. We will be live this Sunday, same time, same place, back to our regularly scheduled program. As for if I'll be live Wednesday, I'm not sure yet. Just tune in Sunday and we'll figure it out. But thanks for joining the show. As always, let's go ahead and cue the credits. Let's cue the credits.